I'm still trying to get the hang of this live chat thing. But good morning, Ronnie. I'm watering the garden right now. I'm watering my fig tree. This is some mint, and this is a Brogden avocado. So yeah, I'm just giving my babies a little love. What are you doing? This is a zucchini rampicante and a Barbados cherry tree that I'm watering right now. This is bamboo being invasive, trying to take over my garden. I'll have to come by and cut that off, but yeah, it's not my intention to water those. Okay. I got up at 5:30 to come out here and water before the sun was up, and now it's a beautiful bright rising. This is my Everglades tomatoes. This thing has went absolutely crazy. I just put um, I don't know what type of cage this is, but I put a cage around it. And you guys can see how much tomatoes are in there ready to be harvested. This thing is a bug pit right now. An absolute bug pit. Yeah, but it's all in nature, you know. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate that. Hi Anna. What is my goal? That's a very vague question. Could you be more specific? Wow, there's a huge bee in my zucchini rampicante. Can you guys see it? I can't zoom in. But look at that guy. Oh my god. I love being able to bring nature into my life. Just create an oasis of money. What's my goal of money? What do you mean? I don't know how this has anything to do with money. This is zucchini rampicante. You guys can see, look how big it gets. I'm actually going to harvest that right now because I've been meaning to harvest this. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna flip the camera. This thing is literally the size of my head. Of money off the live stream. I'm not live streaming for money. I'm more so just trying to teach people how to live off the land and grow their own food. My purpose in going live today was to, number one, show people how beautiful it is waking up and coming out into the garden and just having the ability to just be immersed in nature in your own backyard, because I live in a regular house. Like, I don't live in a mansion. I'm not in the suburbs, or I'm in the suburbs. I'm in the city. So my point was going live to show people, number one, how beautiful it is growing your own food, but number two, how deep you're supposed to water. When I first started gardening, I thought that I could just come and do this real quick and it would be enough. But you need to deeply water your plants and the surrounding areas. So I might just send $5. Well, thank you, Ronnie. I would very much so appreciate that. Yeah, that money is not my goal. So anything that is received is so appreciated. But yeah, I was not intending to make any money. You can absolutely send me some money for this live. I would never deny that. And it is so appreciated. Just you being here in general is appreciated. The monetary compensation is just the icing on the cake. This is a longan that is developing fruit. I have it planted with some basil and some lavender. It smells so good right now as I'm watering this. Whenever your plants are fruiting, it needs even more water for them to develop fully, or you'll get some weird looking or just like bitter fruit. So make sure that when you see your plants start to produce fruit, that you consistently water and water deeply. The lavender is so good over here. It's like so many beautiful aromas. Lavender doesn't really like a lot of water though. But you see how the water is seeping right in? It's not pooling on top. I'll show you what it looks like when it's pooling. See how that's pooling? Even that is seeping in, but if it's pooling, your soil is hydrophobic. So you need to water, leave, and then come back, and then water it again so that the water can actually be absorbed into the soil. Great rising, Rod. Thank you for joining us. I am out watering the garden with Source. This is an olive tree. Olives also don't like a lot of water, so I usually skip that one. This is an achacha tree, which I've never had the fruit, but I hear is similar to mangosteen, and mangosteen is my favorite. Welcome back, Ronnie. This tree isn't really doing the best. It's not doing the worst, it's not doing the best. I haven't really given it much love. So I've been trying to be really intentional within the last few weeks about watering her because she likes a lot of water. Oh, and you guys can see my eggplant. I should harvest that one too. Make a really nice little sandwich. These are all pineapples. I also never water these. Pineapples are not very finicky in Florida. That's where I live. I don't have to really do much and they will just take care of themselves. What are you going to do after? After I finish this, I have a garden tour. Since you just subscribed to my channel, you probably haven't seen my videos. Maybe you have and you just didn't subscribe, which once again, thank you so much. After this, I'm going to head to Auburndale, Florida, and do a garden tour of these people that I've never met. I messaged them on Instagram and asked if I could come film their garden, and they were so sweet and said yes. So I'm gonna head out there and do a garden tour, and that video should be posted by Friday. This is a raspberry. I really need to, oh guys, there's an airplane and it seems like it's flying really low. I'm gonna wait until that passes by. It's Spirit, y'all. I don't be messing with Spirit flights. Them airplanes just seem real sketchy. What day is it? Today, it is Sunday. But okay, the airplane has pretty much dipped. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think it was this raspberry. This raspberry needs to be staked up. Raspberries will just crawl everywhere if they don't have something to climb. I have these 2 poles right here that I'm going to tie some wire or something around so that this raspberry has something to climb up. But raspberry, if you guys didn't know, is also very spiky. Very spiky. So I don't really try to touch this. Ooh, oh my God. Oh my God, something just, whew. Oh my goodness, that burnt my nose so bad. Okay, back to the program. Raspberries need a lot of water as well. This one isn't flowering, but it's doing really good. Eggplant, so-so with the water. I'm going back to work tomorrow. Then I'm free on Friday. Then I'm off on Saturday. Hey, okay, period. I love that for you. I hope you have a great work week. This is my peach tree. And it has a nice set of peaches. I thinned these peaches out and then they stopped growing. I feel like I should have left them alone. Because I'm really so confused. I don't know if the birds are eating them, but all of a sudden, like half of my peaches are gone. Somebody told me to thin it out, and I really should have just left it, because originally that's what I was gonna do, and now I'm feeling crazy because this thing had like 12 peaches on it, and now I got like 3 good ones, and like a couple small ones. But yeah, I keep it in a pot just so that I can make sure that I nurture it as well as I can. And yeah, the only way I could do this would have to do it in the morning or evening if I have any other plans that day. Exactly. That's when I get out and water too. And honestly, it is definitely not, you have to make time for it. Like, you have to. It's not like a passive thing, like, oh, let me get out and water, because like I said, I've been out here since 5:30. It's now 7:30. I've literally been watering for 2 hours. I'm almost done. And granted, I have a lot of things to water. This is a passion fruit vine right here. You guys can see some of the passion fruit on it. And this is another zucchini rampicante. I absolutely love the viscosity of these leaves. Look at how big that is. It's just so beautiful and healthy. I definitely feel you. Like, it's a lot tending to a garden, but when I tell you it's the most rewarding thing next to having children, I absolutely love, love, love what gardening has done for me. And just growing my own food, period. This is a gooseberry. Some people call it jubilee or jujube. I don't like the fruit. To be honest, my mother-in-law gave me this tree, and she's Caribbean, so this tree is like something that reminds her of her childhood, but it's really gross. These are zinnias, Swiss chard, and borage, and then that's nasturtium back there. I also have, I want to show you guys real quick, blackberries going crazy right now. This bush is just filled with blackberries. I come out here and just pick some and eat them for breakfast. And there's nothing like a fresh blackberry. Oh my God. You guys don't know what you're missing. There's probably a bug on that. I don't even care. There's so many things in this bed, I wouldn't even know where to start. But I will start with this tree. This is a strawberry tree. It makes this delicious fruit that tastes like cotton candy. So far as fruit that has fruited, or trees that have fruited in my yard, this one is my favorite. This fruit is amazing. I'm literally counting the days until one of these get ripe. This is what they look like. Excuse me, and I just put my hand in a spider web. Speaking of spiders, y'all, I'm about to take this off. This is my shade cloth that I use because it is so hot in Florida right now. I have to cover my plants or they would literally scorch. Oh shit, it's a wasp. Oh my God. I saw the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life today in my garden. Freaked me out really bad, really bad. I'm not even like scared of spiders, but that spider was massive. So I definitely get when people have like, what's the word? Resistance to gardening because of the bugs. Because after seeing that, I was terrified. Not even gonna lie. As you guys can see, this is some kale. I believe this is dino kale. These are snapdragons, which have been doing amazing in the Florida sun. I didn't think that it was possible to grow snapdragons. How pretty these are. In Florida, but it's definitely possible, and more than possible, they thrive. This plant has been here in this grow bag for 2 years now. Look at how thick the middle is. So, some things you read on the internet, just take it with a grain of salt, because you might have like a microclimate or something in your yard that they actually appreciate. This, I believe, is cauliflower. I've been waiting on this to develop a head for 6 months. I'm honestly getting over it and might just snatch it out. I planted some corn in this grow bag with this cabbage or cauliflower. My plan is for once the corn starts to sprout, hopefully the cauliflower has developed a head by then, and I can cut the cauliflower and the corn will just grow in the same spot, and I can maximize the timing. This is a cabbage that is not going to develop, so I thought I was going to be able to do that easily. It doesn't have any aphids. Oh, it does, just a little bit, but that needs to come out because that is just taking up space. This is a cauliflower that went to seed, and the seeds are taking forever. It's another one that's kind of annoying me. I got some peppers back here. More cauliflower and kale. That's a watermelon vine that I'm watering. But honestly, I think I have watered everything at this point. Now I'm about to fertilize with my homemade fertilizer. Do you guys want to see that? Because if not, I'm just going to end the live. And my tomato bush. Lots of tomatoes on there that I need to harvest. I think that is it. I'll just give you guys a panoramic. Let's see, anything going on in these seed cells? I don't think so. I planted a bunch of fruit tree seedlings in here, and they have just started to germinate. Matter of fact, this is the Jaboticaba. And yeah, I need to, oh, there's another one. So these took, no lie, a month. So if you have fruit tree seedlings and you plant them and you think that they're not doing anything, do not move them. They just might need a little more time. I'm nervous about how close to the, what is this, soil level this seedling is. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to repot this into another pot. These are some zinnias, and these are salvia, sage seedlings that are doing amazing. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, my loves. I'm going to step into the next phase of the watering, but look at the beauty. It's just amazing. Thank you, Source.